Do you think that you don't know yourself? That maybe you want to know yourself? This video is about that. So throughout life, we have this idea of ourself, and then we have this idea of our identity. But there's a difference between the two, and this goes overlooked in most society. So the language that we use is correct. You say, my identity, but you don't say that the identity is you. This may seem a little far out, but stick with me. You are not your identity. By the very nature of the language that we use, your identity, it's yours. It isn't you. But you exist somewhere. So the purpose of this channel is to guide you to remember yourself and to know yourself. Ask yourself the question, who is it that hears these words right now? Who is it that I'm waving at? Hello? Who's in there? Ask yourself that question. And don't be afraid of whatever you find. You are the presence which knows everything. Not to say that you're all-knowing of all wisdom and knowledge in the world. Perhaps you are. I haven't met you. But you're the one who is at the center of your experience. So I would suggest that it's important to get to know who this you is. Your very being is separate from the idea of your identity. You are the being which hears my words right now. Your identity will be very different. The identity of all the viewers of this video will be different. You'll have different conditioning from your life, different lessons you've learned, different experiences you've had. But underneath all those layers of the clothing of your being, to use a metaphor, there's you, the being. You know how we say that we're human beings, or that animals are beings? The word human, or the word cat or dog, or any kind of context that we could use with language to define what a being is secondary. The primary thing is that you are. Everything is. If a rock could tell you something about itself, it would say that I am, before it could tell you about the color or the density or anything like that. If a tree had a voice, now stick with me. I'm not the Lorax. If a tree had a voice, it could say that I am, before it could tell you about its rings and its height and what kind of leaves it has, whether or not it bears fruit. Just the fact that it is. If the water could grow a mouth and speak English, it would say, I am, before it says anything about how clear it is, what kind of algae is growing in it, how fast it's flowing, anything like that. But just the fact that it is primary. And just as so with you, before all of the identity that you've assumed for yourself throughout your life, based on your interests and your passions, the primary fundamental thing is that you are. And don't just take my word for it. Experience your own experience and tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel. Tell me about all your senses that you feel in your body, all the emotions that arise in you, all the thoughts that arise in you. Notice how all those things come and go. They're not permanent. Yeah, sometimes you can maybe be in a rut for a while. You can be feeling down. Or sometimes you can have a pleasurable experience and you can be feeling great. But the thing that's always there, the thing that's always eternal throughout your whole experience is you. The experiencing of it, the being which experiences everything. I would suggest to you that you examine and wonder who this self is, who you are. And if you do so, you will have the peace and happiness that you've sought all your life. Because it's you, your own being, is the answer which you seek. I love you.